Welcome to the Introduction to RefWorks tutorial, where we will show you the basics of how to use a citation manager. What is RefWorks and why should you consider using it? RefWorks is one of the many citation managers out there designed to help researchers stay organized and create well-formatted bibliographies. There are a handful of citation management systems out there, but the Stonehill Library pays a fee so you can use RefWorks for free. Since RefWorks is cloud-based, you will need an internet connection in order to create new references. There are a lot of things that RefWorks can do, including save and organize your references, help you organize your research, read and annotate full-text documents, create bibliographies, assist with sharing and collaborating, and provide you with a tool to help you cite while you write. In this tutorial, after we walk you through setting up an account, we're going to focus on how to use RefWorks to save and organize your references, and how to use those references to create a bibliography, as well as give you a general overview of how the website is laid out. To get started, we're going to access RefWorks through the library from MyHill. First, select the Library tab. Next, under Research Tools, click on Library Databases. On the database homepage, select the tab for R. Before we take you to RefWorks, we wanted to point out an additional resource that you might find helpful. The RefWorks LibGuide, created by ProQuest, is an excellent tool that can be used to find additional information about how to use RefWorks. When you're ready, click on the RefWorks link to get started. When you arrive at the RefWorks homepage, you'll be able to sign into your account right away by typing in your email address and then clicking on the Next button. If you haven't created an account yet, or if you have an account with RefWorks Legacy, you'll need to select Create an Account before you can get started. Creating your RefWorks account is quick, and they do a great job of walking you through the process, but if you don't use your Stonehill email address, you won't be able to use it. After you finish creating an account, you'll need to go to your email to activate it. Once you activate your account, you'll be able to start using RefWorks right away. Your RefWorks account will look very similar to this, but it won't have any sources in it yet. To double check that you're signed into your RefWorks account, look for your name in the upper right-hand corner. Next to your name is a drop-down menu where you can select the language you would prefer to use RefWorks in. Using this menu will only change the language of the website. It will not affect your sources. You'll notice that there are two different menus along the left side of the screen. The vertical menu allows you to select what you want to view. The horizontal menu allows you to select something you want to do. If you hover over the pictures in this menu, RefWorks will provide you with a brief explanation about what each button does. We're going to focus on how to create a new reference. To do this, click on the plus sign in the top menu. Upon clicking on the plus sign, you'll have three options to create a new reference. The first option is to upload a document. When you select this option, you'll be prompted to locate the document on your computer and save it to RefWorks. When you do this, RefWorks will try to pull the data from the PDF to fill the information in for you. It's really important to double check whether or not RefWorks has done this correctly before moving on to your next source. After your source has been uploaded and RefWorks has tried to pull information from it, click on your source to bring up the reference bar. Check over your reference and make sure that the information was pulled correctly from your document. If it was not, or if your reference is missing something, you can edit your source by clicking on the pen. To edit a field, click on it and type in the correct information. When you're done, click Save and your reference will be complete. Another option is to import references from another citation management system. We're not going to go over this in this tutorial, but RefWorks provides you with instructions if you do decide to use this option. The final option is to create a new reference by hand. When you click on this option, a sidebar will appear where you can enter in the information yourself. Notice at the top of the screen that there is a drop-down menu where you can select the type of source you're entering. The default setting for this menu is Journal Article. If you're citing a website, you'll need to change the menu to say Website. The same is true if you want to cite a newspaper or a book. After you've selected the correct format and entered in your reference information, click Save. Your reference is now saved for later use. If you start your citation by filling in the title of your source, you'll have the option of clicking on the circle lightning bolt. If you do this, RefWorks will pull up a list of references that are similar to the one you've started typing in. If you see your source, you can click on it, and RefWorks will autofill the rest of the information. While this is a good tool, be careful and double-check your reference. Take the time to make sure the autofill was done correctly, because RefWorks will create a citation from whatever you put in these fields. If something is wrong, your citation will be wrong. When you're finished adding your references and you're ready to create a bibliography, check off the boxes near the references that you want to include, and then click on the quotes. Next, click on Create Bibliography. RefWorks will generate a works cited page using your references. To change the citation style being used, use the drop-down bar and select the citation style you want to use. RefWorks will reformat your references in the new style as soon as you select it. Thanks for watching. Check out our other tutorials for more tips and techniques.